Okay, good morning, afternoon, night. Hello, welcome back to another tutorial video. Last night, Season 5 went out, and unfortunately, as much as I tried to get things recorded for you guys and uploaded last night, it was very, very difficult. I was very, very overwhelmed with everything that I had to do for myself, that I couldn't actually voice over all of this. So we're going to just jump right in today. Your first tasks for seasons are always these 4 buildings right here. And as you can see, I have mine at 15, 15, 15, and 16. We're slowly working our way now to 16, 16, 16. And then we'll go 17, 17, 17, 17. And these are your coffee producers. These are what produce the resources and able to upgrade your virus resistance lab, your caffeine institute right here. And then this is your paid factory. And for the paid factory, guys, if you go into the seasons tab and you go to the weekly pass right here, if you guys are a spender, you're going to want to go ahead and spend this one. This does give you the 1 coffee factory. It increases your virus resistance by 250. As well as you get the protector horns daily, which grants you a special resource to claim protectors over here, and as well as increases your marching speed against zombies by 30%. As well as these goodies down here, you get the factory resistance. These 3 here are labeled up here, as well as you get the 20,000 coffee beans in order to upgrade your factories. VIP points, which are nothing special. Your protectors, you get stamina, blue tactics card, another 20,000 beans, and 65-minute speed ups. These ones you get daily. If you're now, while we're still in here in the season tab, you can look at the season battle pass. There's 2 tracks that you can buy. This is the cheaper track, and then this is the expensive track. In order to get the expensive track, you will be buying the cheaper one. But they give you resources, season resources, as well as some recruit tickets, nameplate, some shards, some gems, stamina, season resources, and that is basically it. Oh, and the ore chest and the skill metal chest. I can't remember which one that one is. But if you are someone who spends money in the game, this is a good track to buy. So going back to this field here, you're going to want to go ahead and build the Crystal Gold Shop as well. And once you're in the Crystal Gold Shop, it opens up this store. Now for the first week, only these 2 rows are active. Go ahead and purchase all of these items. These ones are your primary items here. So if you don't have enough Crystal Gold, ensure that you are buying these ones first, as you can level up and boost your virus resistance, your VR, and you'll be able to kill more zombies, more Doom Elites, in order to get more crystal gold. Now, as we're looking at the map here, as you can see, as it's been pretty obvious, the map has changed. Every single night at reset, you're going to be wanting to seek out 190 Doom Elites at minimum. Okay, we've asked everyone to rally 190s because they give you the highest reward with the minimal losses. So if we look here, this is 180. I'll look at the first kill. You get 300,000 beans for the first kill, and we'll just look at the 200. Get 300,000. But you will also get the where is it? Not here, but you do get the sweet spot being 190 is that you at this point you should be able to take down a 190, but it also allows you to collect the maximum amount of beans with the minimal amount of losses. I'm trying to check here. Yeah, so 300,000 again for 250. The only reason you would go this high is if you want higher normal resources, but again, 180s, 190s should be your go-to. Another quick tip is these bases here. they will give you, you can like the turkey bases, and these will give you a speed up bonus. I've liked everybody in our hive already, so let's see if we can go find one out there. Okay, here we go. So here's the turkey base here. If you have not liked the base yet, there will be an icon here that shows that you can collect speed ups from this base like. Whereas if you go back here, as you can see, I've already liked this base. So of course there's no icon there. Now, while we're looking at the world view here, as you can see, if I go ahead and initiate a rally, you're going to get this little tab right here that shows you your virus resistance, the required resistance. But if I ignore doing so, this is the outcome. It's a minus 76% damage. But not only that, if we click on the eye icon, it says your virus resistance is too low to counter the pollution of this land. Your troops will be reduced by 76%. But not only that, enemy damage will be increased by 575%. So that is a big swing. That's over 600% difference. And then the only way you can do that is to increase your Caffeine Institute, which is your VR cap, your VR limit. Same thing with the smaller zombies, these dancer zombies here. As you can see, it's 66%. Same thing. We're looking at a 450 damage increase by them. So that is again over 500. So I'm going to show you what happens if I try to hit a level 20. First, we're scouting. We're always scouting. You should always be scouting. We're going to go ahead and hit this zombie. And chances are I do not kill it. Yeah, there we go. Even though I have, excuse me, even though I have 59 million power and this zombie is only at 44, we got to take into account the damage dealt percentage. So that's actually minus 66% of my power. And then on top of this one here, 44.5 plus 450%. That number, that last one's a little bit off because that's a crazy boost. But the biggest thing you got to look at is this negative 66% here, because then that becomes your power minus 66% is what the power you're going to be using to hit that. And that is a calculation that I've gone through since season 1. I've used and have determined that that is the best way to look at things. Yes, it's a bit of math. Yes, I hate math, but it works out. Okay, we're going to redo this recording because I screwed it up. But if you're the rally leader at 2000 and joiner 1, joiner 2, joiner 3, and joiner 4 are all different but lower, 1500, 500, 1000, 1750. That means that as the rally leader, you retain your 2000, and the subsequent joiners of all the joiners, joiner 4 is 2000 resistance. Okay, so now if we go over here and we take a look at it, if you're the rally leader with 2000, joiner 1, joiner 2, joiner 3, and joiner 4, say he's got 1000, 1750, 200, and 2500. Means as the rally leader, you will retain your 2000. The subsequent joiners from 1 to joiner 3 will have 2000, but the 4th joiner will have 2500. And as always, it doesn't matter where this person is. They could be joiner 1, 2, 3, or 4. As long as their resistance is higher, they retain it. So again, as evidenced by this, anyone who's below the rally leader resistance will pick up the resistance. Anyone who is higher will retain their resistance. So it's a 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,500. And that is how the mechanics of rallying works. Later tonight, we will be taking on the Stronghold. So again, same thing. It's a negative 72% here. But by tonight, we are hoping that I can get 2 levels of VR increase. If you guys click up here in this corner here, you guys can click on that and it'll show you your current virus. Excuse me. It'll show you your current virus resistance as well as any buffs that you are using. If we go back into here, we're going to take a look how much more I will need to boost this VR. So currently I'm going to need 82,667. So if we look here, I'm going to click on this coffee cup icon and it tells you per hour how much you're making. So all you would need to do is take the number required, however much coffee you need, divided by that. And this tells me that I roughly need about 1 hour and 45 minutes. We'll call it 2 hours in order to boost that resistance again. We're going to talk a little bit about the protectors. Right now, these are not needed. But as you can see here, I have some protectors in my field. This protectors field is at level 10, and we recommend do not increase this past level 10. Levels 1 to 10 are only using normal resources, your food, iron, gold. Anything higher will be using season resources, and those season resources are much better used over here. But so you can level this up to level 10 and that's perfectly fine. Anything beyond that, you're wasting resources and you're hindering yourself and you're hindering us. So make sure you keep it there. As you can see here, I have 31 to collect, so I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I now get 31. Every troop that you lose, you get a percentage back as a protector. We're going to take a look in here, and this is telling you how much you hold. So if I have 806, so we're going to go around. Okay, this one here, the condition of this is 500. So your protectors have an additional resistance, virus resistance when you use them. If we go up to the next one, if you hold 750 or more, their attack increases. If you hold 1000, you get to unlock the breach spell, which is the blue flame that you've seen before. It's a flame that you cannot put out, and it just has to burn until it burns out. And then 1250, you get a protector rally. So this is holding 1250 protectors or more. And once this field is maxed out, and this is full of protector troops, it'll just collect up here. So if I had, let's say, 1600 protectors in here, and then this one here, this can hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000, however much I need it to. Once I use these up, I just come back here, click on that, and it'll replenish that. While we are on the topic of protectors, in order to use them, you're going to go click on whatever you're rallying or whatever you're attacking. And right here, there's going to be a troop icon with the cycling logo. You can click on that and it'll swap to using protectors. I don't have enough for a rally, so let's go look here. This is a little zombie. Again, you're just going to click on that and it becomes this new UI here. And that means you're using your protectors. As you can see here with regular troops, I'm sitting at 59.1 million. But if I go and use my protectors, I get a bump to 59.96. It does increase the power, it increases the resistance. However, these are non-refundable. Once you send this attack, you lose those troops, those protector troops, permanently. So the best way to do it is when you're in desperate need. Later down the line, we'll explain the usage in PvP. but for right now, if you need a little bit of an extra boost, go ahead and throw protectors at it. On a little side note here, if you initiate a protector rally, meaning this one here, you would initiate a rally. If nobody joins, that means we're saving protectors. Chances are you won't need to use protectors. You're doing it to get that little bit of a power boost, but the best way to do it is to ask us for help, and we will help you in order to get past whatever level you're on. Try and stock up on protectors, as they are a semi-finite resource. On the topic of it as well, you can also garrison with with protectors. So if you initiate a garrison, you're going to go ahead and click on this. You're going to send protectors to defend. That'll be helpful for certain PvP combats, certain building protections and stuff like that. You throw those in there, and you're not losing your troops, but you're also doing a little bit of more of a boost, and sometimes that can help you win the fights. Every night, you should be sending out gold trucks and gold tasks every single day, if possible. I don't have any more dispatches today, but so I've sent out, I think it was 4 sleighs and 4 sleighs and 1 gold truck. But essentially, hello. But essentially, these trucks have whiskey barrels on them, and we will need these later on in the season. The whiskey barrels are a potent spirit considered hard currency in this world, sellable for crystal gold during week 2. So the more of this you have, the more crystal gold you can achieve, and the more you can purchase from that store, which has some really, really great value, which we can actually take a look at right now. So after weeks 1 and 2, you can unlock these here, and this one here is very special. It's a cowboy coffee recipe. And we're going to scroll down, and we're going to see the latte coffee. Scroll down a little bit further here, and you're going to get the caramel coffee, the mocha coffee, and those are used here. So, which brings me to the next point, is drinking coffee. So as you can see here, drinking coffee increases virus resistance, but the better the coffee, the better recipe that you have, you can increase your resistance by 200, as well as construction speed by 5%. But then they're all varying. So this one is training speed by 2%. Cowboy coffee is a 500 VR increase. The latte is 500 plus a research 5%. Caramel being 500 resistance and skill damage by 5%. Mocha 500 march speed 5%. Cream coffee 500 VR, food iron coin by 5%, and truffle coffee is 500 plus a 5% damage to monsters only. In terms of which one is best, in the early stages, this one is probably the better one, as well as this one here. The caramel coffee and the truffle coffee are two of the probably the best ones if you're a fighter, if you're someone who wants to do a little bit more damage, because 5% skill damage is pretty big, as well as the 5% damage against monsters, as this will help close the offset between you and the zombies you are attacking. In terms of just normal stuff to be using, the latte is a great one. 5% research is always great. And I believe the espresso is construction speed up, so those are both great as well. And I believe it covers everything we have for the beginning of season 5. Some quick tips if you guys need it. If you need help with first blood kills, don't hesitate to ask. We're currently on level 20, which means I killed a 19, but on the 19 I had to ask for help, and without that help I would not have killed it myself. As well as many of our R4s, we're always communicating, we're always trying to get you guys to ask. So if you need help with first blood Doom Elites, let us know, and we will happily do that, as long as we are not losing more than we are helping. So hopefully guys, this helps you start season 5 in the best shape possible. And I do apologize for this video being delayed longer than I wanted it to, but again, new seasons are overwhelming. I'm trying to help plan, I'm trying to help Alliance, I'm trying to help myself so that I can be the best that I can be for you guys. So yeah, good luck out there. And if you're in my Alliance, always ask in Alliance chat for help. DM me for help, DM one of the RR Force for help. If they don't have the answers, we will provide you with an answer from somebody. As always, guys, we are looking for effort, never perfection. So go out there and kill it.
Steel in my hand, dust in my breath. Every road I ride brings death.